As dusk approaches, the famous Bazaar in the North African city of Marrakech begins to whirl into life. This city in central Morocco has been a meeting point for different cultures for centuries. And Marrakech is also the jumping-off point for our next extreme trek, where we'll head deep into the Atlas Mountains, exploring the heartland of the Berber people, and attempt to summit Mount Toubkal, the highest peak in North Africa. This world is big and beautiful, and there's a lot to be explored. This time we're going deeper, further, not knowing what to expect, not knowing who we'll meet, embracing the unfamiliar. As we enter new worlds, venturing into wild landscapes and isolated cultures, one step at a time.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Journeying through inhospitable environments.
We've come into a huge snowstorm.
Taking on extraordinary challenges in unique and amazing places.
And they have stories to tell.
Join me, Ryan Pyle, as we embark on these extreme treks. It's early morning, and the warm amber hues of the morning sky welcome in another day. The Atlas Mountains form a majestic backdrop to the city of Marrakech. We are soon to be heading out into those mountains, and so what better way to get a clearer view of them than from high above the desert?
Early in the morning, it's been kind of biting cold, but it's spectacular because in a few minutes, just over the Atlas Mountains in the east, the sun is gonna pop up over the ridge. It's gonna be spectacular. What a perfect morning for a hot air balloon. Absolutely glorious views.
This is what we are here to see and understand. The Atlas Mountains surrounded by endless desert, with us floating in a small basket above it all, with our pilot, Maurice.
Are we okay?
Yes.
Okay. I trust you.
You are obliged.
I'm obliged. I have no choice.
I'm flying near to be every morning, and for me, it's always like the first time.
What is it about the early morning you love the most?
Oh, the world is quiet,
Yeah.
peaceful. You are in a wonderful place, very quiet. You can see Atlas Mountains, Jubilee Mountains. To fly a balloon is my yoga. I feel very relaxed after the flight, after landing. It's the best moment.
This is awesome. That was one of the greatest experiences I've had. You brought me up to the heavens, and you brought me down safe.
Okay.
Thanks, Moss.
It's my job.
That was just spectacular. To be able to fly in a hot air balloon over the desert surrounding Marrakech with the Atlas Mountains in the distance and watching the sun come up and give warmth to the land is quite a treat. And it's kind of pumped me up for our upcoming adventure in the Atlas Mountains.
Returning to Marrakech, the streets are coming to life with merchants setting up their stalls, opening up their shops, and putting out their wares for the day's trading. Marrakech has long been a meeting point for different cultures, and so has a very vibrant market life. The inner city streets and back alleys make for a great place to walk and explore.
It's been amazing to just wander around the back alleyways of Marrakech, twisting and turning through all the small streets. And one thing that you can actually see from anywhere in the city is the minaret of the Kouchabia Mosque, which is where we are right now. The 12th century mosque has this central minaret, 77 meters high, and you can see it from almost anywhere in the city, even from deep in the Medina. The architecture, the brickwork is really spectacular, and if we're lucky, in a few minutes we'll hear the call to prayer.
Travelers of all types can be found taking pictures of this local icon, so it was a fitting place to meet Ali, a wonderfully talented photographer, and also a native of Marrakech.
Ryan,
Ali,
nice to meet you.
thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Yeah, that's my pleasure.
As a fellow photographer, I hope to see Marrakech through his eyes and learn a little of the Atlas Mountains we are soon to be walking in.
Here. So I used to work here. I knew all the people at the time.
Right?
Yeah. Moroccan love this place. Moroccan always, the Moroccan from Casablanca, Rabat.
Yeah.
Each time they come, they stop at this place and they eat something.
Oh, that's great.
So we can go this way, I think.
Okay.
Ali described the area of the bazaar that we were in. Having grown up and worked here, Ali knew this market like the back of his hand. It was great to have him guide me through the stalls, watching him connect with people he's known since his childhood.
Thank you.
And one thing that I like here is that it's always changing. Every day there are new things.
Right.
It's moving, always
Yeah.
moving. This is the shop of my grandfather.
Oh, really? This one here. Was it always leather or was it something else?
No, it's quite of everything.
No. Yeah. So your father may have worked there when he was very young.
It's probably.
Yeah?
This was Ali's world, and we soon found his local cafe and ordered up 2 local coffees.
Here is the mhersa. Did you see?
Oh, that's stylish.
That is called mhersa. That means broken. It is coffee broken with milk.
Mehersa.
Very good.
Mehersa.
No, mhersa.
Mehersa.
Fine.
Okay.
So we'll be Moroccan soon, you.
Yeah.
Cheer with it, but it's not a whiskey. It's not.
Tell me some of the subjects that you work on in with your artistic photography.
You're lucky, as I have just published a book.
Beautiful.
I got more or less 2 faces. People
Ali's photographic work had 2 main themes: portraiture
and another face.
and landscapes.
Have you done any work in the Atlas Mountains?
Yes, of course. The most of my work, I did it in the Atlas Mountain. For me, the best of this area is the mountains.
Yeah. And what are the Berber people like?
They are beautiful. They are burnt, with the sun and
Wind
and wind. And you can read the natural life
in their face.
in their faces. What I like there too is that you got the village and all the rest is space, landscapes.
High mountains,
High mountains, yes.
blue rivers.
Rivers with few water.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yes, because we don't have so much water. That's the
Problem.
problem we have here in the south of Morocco.
It'll be cold though.
There's no snow. Of course, it's always cold there, even in summer. But now there's no snow, and the snow could stop you. What is still good today is that we have everything here. We still have everything.
Right.
I don't think it will last. So good luck, of course. And bring me some image, some good pictures.
I'll come back and I'll let you know how we do.
Yes.
Ali's descriptions of life in the mountains had fired up my appetite for what lay ahead. But before we left Marrakech, there was one more place I wanted to check out, the famous evening bazaar. I've done a fair amount of traveling and I always enjoy checking out the local night markets. They're bound to hold a few surprises, things you wouldn't find back home. And you might get roped in to some peculiar situations. Snake charmers have such control over the snakes. It's almost as if they speak the same language. This is the closest I've ever really been to a cobra. and I wasn't keen on getting any closer. Playing with these creatures seems like playing with fire. I've been in uncomfortable situations before, but reptiles are another fear altogether.
You just left me with a snake.
The snake charmer can see how scared I am, and he's having plenty of fun with it.
And we're wrapped. Let's get out of here. Someone get the snake off my neck.
An unbelievable sense of relief to have that snake off my neck. The city of Marrakech has been a melting pot for different cultures in North Africa for centuries, each bringing their own traditions, customs, languages, and of course, food. And nowhere is this diversity more readily available than at the night market.
Finally made it to the Marrakech night market, and I'm here to try the very famous sheep brain. So let's go see if I can find some of that.
I came here to meet a good friend, Retta, who'd been helping me organize this trip.
Retta,
Hi, how are you?
very good. How are you doing?
Where have you been?
I've been lost in the market.
No way.
Yeah. Oh,
One of the best chefs in Marrakech.
nice to meet you. What are we eating tonight?
So we have sheep brain,
Okay,
sheep head,
okay.
cow tongue,
Cow tongue, okay.
and we have the very famous dish of Marrakech, which is sangia, a meat that is cooked for more than 12 hours.
Let's try some sheep brain.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just one. I just want to try it. I'm here.
What about the sheep
If he's a bit dumb,
Yeah.
then maybe it'll hurt me a little bit too. Can we get one like this?
I think she that's your
That's the sheep brain?
the sheep brain.
Okay.
Just brains, mix.
So let's try brain first.
Let's try the brain
If you
first.
succeed, you're gonna go to something else.
Are we going to share the brain? Yes,
we can
please.
share. We can
Okay,
share.
let's try to share the brain.
ديرو كامل.
Oh, it's very soft.
It's very tasty.
Oh,
Tasty.
the
Very
texture,
good.
the texture is going to hurt. All right. All right. So that is sheep brain with tangier
Tangier
sauce.
and olive.
Olives. So how do we eat it? With our hands?
Normally in Morocco we eat it with the bread, not with fork.
No, with
forks.
a fork. No, yeah, no. So I got my bread.
Not like this.
Oh, like this.
Like this.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
This.
Peel off a little.
Yeah, soft.
Soft.
Soft and easy.
I'm getting an authentic introduction to this food from Retta, and he's not short on encouragement either.
More. No, come
got
on.
enough, I got
Come on.
enough. No.
This is nothing. No, please. More.
I got to get more.
This piece. Come on. You coming all the way to Marrakech?
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3 and in.
1, 2, 3. That's your first time,
First time with sheep brain.
so it's gonna be very easy. It's very delicious.
Bottoms up. Ready?
Yes.
1,
2,
3.
go. It tastes very delicious. Don't think about the brain when you swallow it.
I hadn't actually thought about right. It's too soft. It's like there's nothing there, but you can taste it. Okay, mixed with the bread, mixed with the sauce, it does cover the flavor a little bit. But the texture is so soft, it almost tastes like overcooked, like a super soft chicken or something. I can't get used to the texture.
Let me show you.
Oh my God. Not bad. Okay, I've done sheep's brain. Feeling pretty good about it.
So let's go to
Eyes.
I can eat everything except ice. Except the ice.
You're much braver than I am. Retta, thank you very much for introducing a little Moroccan Marrakech cuisine to me. Yeah, my wife would love this stuff, actually.
You're more than welcome.
I've had an amazing time here in Marrakech, and it's been a great kind of introduction to Morocco. And now I'm finally ready, after a good meal, to get out into the Atlas Mountains and go for a good long trek.
Good chef.
Thanks, boss. Oh.
Just 60 kilometers south of Marrakech, the Atlas Mountains rise up from the desert floor. After a quick 90-minute drive, we'll connect with the team and begin our trek. For the next week, we'll walk through the mountain valleys of the Berber people and eventually arrive at the summit of the tallest peak in North Africa, Mount Toubkal.
Hey. Hello. Hello. Ali, nice to
Our drive ends in a remote spot on the highway. It's now time to meet our guides, porters, and chef.
Okay, so we're the team with 3 Abrahams. Okay.
Ibrahim, a local Berber from the area, will guide us on this adventure.
Mountains are. And this trip you get to be on camera.
Oh, I've been the TV.
There's nothing more exciting than the 10 or 20 minutes before we begin the trek. Everyone's kind of rushing around to do last-minute things. We're packing the donkeys. I'm excited to get out onto the trail. I'm excited to sweat. I just want to get up into the hills. Put me on? No, I can walk. My legs are good. Ready for a great adventure. I'm from Canada, but I live in China.
Ibrahim and I set off ahead of the rest of the team. It's a good chance for us to get to know each other.
So you've grown up in these hills your whole life?
Yes, I'm from this area. I'm one of the Berbers, you know?
Have you ever lived anywhere else?
No, most of my life was...
It feels good to be on the move, our legs working again as we climb up into the mountains, crossing through these beautiful Berber villages. As they were made with all local materials, they blend harmoniously with their mountain setting.
It's kind of just out of this world. It's from another time. As you walk deeper into the mountains, you walk further back into time. The history is spectacular.
And it was great having Ibrahim to give me some insights into our surroundings.
From here, you can see the highest ski station in Africa.
The highest police station?
Ski.
Oh, ski station.
You see the one in the middle?
Yeah.
There is ski lifts on the other side. You can ski from there down to the other side. It's 3,200 meters high, yes?
There's no snow. Abraham was telling me earlier that last year at this time, there was a ton of snow in February, but there seems to be some kind of drought. All the mountains around us are kind of barren brown. It's almost like a desert, a high-altitude desert here in the Atlas Mountains.
Yeah, man.
What is this?
This is a shelter
So this shelter, is this for people or just for animals?
for animals, but always there is one room for the shepherd.
For the shepherd.
Oh, right after that.
Because in the mountains there's like wolves?
Yeah, there is wild dogs and foxes. They attack the...
Because he would make a very good meal, right?
It's very nice meal for a fox.
For a fox, yeah. Because he's too small to
Yeah.
run away. How old is he?
5, 6 days old.
Days.
Yeah. Would you like to take a look inside?
Yeah, I would love to take a look
come
inside. Yeah?
See the sheep.
Oh my God, there's so many little ones.
This is what I was talking about.
Yeah. They're really hungry, you can tell. I feel like I'm at a petting zoo or something. Oh yeah, there we go. Time for me to actually get some food, I think.
Back on the trail, it wasn't long before we found reason to stop again.
This is for roof, not for fire, you know?
Roof, yeah, to build a home. So when they build the homes, they really use all local material.
And most of them, they use local materials.
So there's no store or shop where you can go and just buy wood and buy these things?
No, you don't get it by yourself.
In the mountains?
Yeah, like the mountain breed that you need.
What about cutting a tree? Is this not allowed?
It's not allowed, but...
It happens sometimes?
Happens
Yeah.
most of the time.
Let me see how heavy the wood is. We just ran into these villagers along the path. We're going up, they're coming down, and they're bringing this huge piece of wood down to the village to use as part of roofing. And I just thought I'd hold on to it for a little while. Hey, Abraham, I'll bring the wood down if they make lunch for me.
Sure. هناك ايس كريم كليه ويا وين there is that.
Yeah?
I said when you finish, there is something else to do.
Oh, there's more work?
There's more work.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you.
I can be the village handyman. Merci. All right.
But that looks happy, eh?
Yeah, everyone's happy. Bye-bye.
As we made our way higher towards the pass, we left the villages far below, and the views of the surrounding mountains just got better and better.
So, is this the high pass here? Yeah.
Called Tizi with it. Way hidden to Azadn Valley.
Okay. And we're staying with a local family tonight?
Yes, we're staying with the local family.
And they'll have good tea?
Of course, good tea and good tagine.
All right, well, let's go check it out.
Let's go.
Day one, and I'm blown away by the mountain panoramas we're walking through, the presence of people hardly disturbing these landscapes. Sometimes you have to look twice to discover the small settlements we passed. They blend into their surroundings so well.
You walk on these paths, village to village, you're essentially trekking on ancient trading routes that people have been walking back and forth on for centuries. Who shared these paths and what people and what goods were they carrying? Who were they? All these kinds of ideas start to bottle up in your brain as you're walking one foot over the next over a high pass.
As the descent begins to take its toll on my knees, Abraham said we would pay a visit to some of his friends in the village down below.
Tea break. Yes. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Oh, this is exactly what I needed. A little tea break. It's a really beautiful setting.
The beauty of the place makes you forget about the pain.
The beauty of the place makes you forget about the pain. Yeah. And are these your family friends or?
Yes, I know them for a long time, yes.
So what kind of tea are we going to be having today?
I think mint tea.
Mint tea?
Mint tea. I will show you how to make it tea.
Okay.
Tea, and mint tea specifically, is a local delicacy of the Berber people. The tea leaves are steeped and poured out several times before the tea master declares the tea ready. Sugar is added, and then more sugar is added, and then a little more sugar. So the final drink is a sweet one.
Cheers. Mint tea.
Berber whiskey.
Okay, great. Oh yeah.
It's nice.
It's very nice. It's very nice. You can taste the sugar though.
Tea without the sugar for us, it's not a tea.
It's not tea.
Yeah. With the bread, of course.
Oh my God, that's a big one. So do you eat the whole piece?
Well, it depends how hungry you are.
That one's for you.
Thank you very much.
And then with the olive oil, that's it.
And of course, Bismillah. We say Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Name of God, you know? How is it?
It's good. It's really good olive oil.
It's a local olive oil. Bread, olive oil, and mint tea.
That's the best.
It's the best.
What a privilege to be getting a window into this world, the Berber world here, to be able to drink some tea, chat with friends, and enjoy the incredible mountain atmosphere. Oh, it's really nice.
It was time to take our leave. We still had to make it to our guest house before dark.
They say that trekking through the Atlas Mountains is one of the most unique trekking experiences you can have because every single valley is completely different from the last. In the Atlas Mountains, there's just villages in every valley. It's well inhabited. When you do actually arrive in the villages, they're full of life and full of color. It's been kind of fun at the end of a long day. You're just exhausted and tired, and you enter this village and you have all these faces just popping out of the woodwork, you know, curious onlookers trying to figure out, you know, who you are, who you might be, where you've come from.
It was a long day. The daylight was fading as we finally reached our village, and I was very glad to have arrived safely.
Day one is finally complete. We're gonna be crashing with this at this family guest house where they've got hot food and hot tea inside, and I need a bit of both. Today was a lot tougher than I thought it was gonna be, and tomorrow we're going straight up a mountain. I'm excited about our next few days of trekking. We're gonna be moving out of the villages, seeing less people as we head higher up into the mountains.
The altitude of the pass that we're going to climb tomorrow, it's 2,700 meters. So day after day, we try to get higher and higher. You will suffer a little bit, that's for sure. For sure. But you will be okay.
As night fell over the village, and after a good meal, Ibrahim led me to pay a few social calls to his friends in the neighborhood.
Hello. We're going to have a tea with this family.
Okay, so these are some friends of yours?
Yes, I know them for a long time, yes.
Let's go in and get some tea.
Yeah, welcome. What you had, this is quite, it's not for tall people.
Okay, not for tall people. Oh, wow. It's very nice.
You're welcome.
And warm.
Yeah.
So we sit?
Yes.
Salam.
Yeah.
Tell him thank you for inviting us for some tea.
This is a Berber blanket, huh? The old clothes that you don't use,
Yeah.
they use them in a carpet like this, yeah. Made by hand. There is no machine, nothing.
Really? So everything's recycled?
Yes. If there is one family making a carpet in the village, most of the ladies, they go and they help, you know?
Yeah.
And when they finish with this lady, they move to another one.
The community makes everything.
Yeah, like one family.
That's
They help
beautiful.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how formal everything is. You can see, like, he has a lot of pride in making good tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know how many times we drink tea a day? For every meal, you know.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner. So it's very important.
Thank you, Hassan, for inviting us for some tea.
Thank you.
And his son? What's his son's name?
Mohammed.
Mohammed. When Mohammed gets older, what does he want the village to be like?
Yeah, you know the Casablanca?
I know Casablanca.
He said he wants this village to be like Casablanca in the
Like a
future.
big city? Yeah, with millions of people? Lots of noise? That's ambitious. Casablanca is like maybe the biggest city
biggest in Morocco,
in
yeah.
all of Morocco.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna bring Casablanca to the Atlas Mountains. And it's on the ocean.
Yes.
But here we have the mountains.
We'll try to break the beaches.
Meeting these locals with their warm hospitality gave me a real taste of what lives were being lived out here in the mountains. But it was soon time to say farewell and give our weary bodies some rest. Daylight came with a chill in the air, and I woke up feeling quite rough. As we set off, my muscles and stomach were aching, but I thought the best remedy was to get moving. That morning, the village was very quiet, with just a few kids and craftsmen to be seen. Seeing this man at work reminds me that here, deep in the mountains, this whole village was made by hand.
We started our day just going up this huge, huge high pass. For about 4 hours, we just went right up the side of a mountain. And I just had nothing, just nothing to give. No gas in the tank, just couldn't get myself going into that next gear. And it was really challenging, really felt just destitute, just empty. The weather's starting to close in all around us. It's been cloudy all morning, and over my shoulder, there's some rain coming down in the mountains. The next range over. It's very cold, and hopefully that rough weather won't end up on top of us anytime soon.
We've been walking through such idyllic scenes, but I could barely enjoy them. I was hurting pretty bad until we stopped for lunch.
It's good. Real good. Just been behind everyone today. Behind the guides, behind the crew. Haven't really found my mojo. Trekking out here in the mountains, it does really require your A game every day. And if there's a chink in your armor, if you've got a bit of an off stomach or a bit of a headache or you didn't sleep well, it really takes a lot out of you. About halfway through our journey through the Atlas Mountains, the first half of our journey has kind of encompassed traveling from Berber village to Berber village. Now our journey is starting to shift a little bit. We're getting higher up into the mountains. We're leaving the villages behind, and the goal of the second half of our journey is to make a successful summit attempt at Toubkal, which is the highest mountain here in Morocco.
Today, we've seen more water than we have on this entire trek so far. Making our way up towards these peaks, we see more and more of the snow melt waters, so vital to life in these parts. The lack of snow this year doesn't bode well for the summer months to come. Although the lunch had restored me somewhat, the higher we trekked, the colder it became.
My whole body just shut down almost. And the last stretch up here to this beautiful little guest house has been really challenging and difficult. When we leave here where I am at the moment, we're going to be going up over those snow-capped mountains behind me. And the guys have been kind of warning us, saying that tomorrow's definitely going to be the toughest day. And because I was suffering so much today, I think some of them might have been a little bit worried, wondering if I'll be able to make it at all. Hopefully I can get a good rest this evening, eat a decent hot dinner, and put their worries to rest and kind of get ready for war tomorrow. Tonight's going to be very special. Our guides and our host here in this kind of small summer camp, they're actually barbecuing a goat for us. And it's kind of a feast for them. It's a really special thing to slaughter a goat. It shows great honor for their guests, and we're very honored to be their guests tonight, and they're really all excited.
Okay, this is the oven. It's built specially for the goat. We wait a little bit, we wait for the fire to disappear, then we put the goat inside. After that, we will put this stone, we will cover it, then the soil on the top. We wait for 2 hours, then the goat ready to eat.
As night fell, our anticipation rose, wondering how this meal would emerge from its homemade oven. And after a long day's trekking, our appetites needed no encouragement.
It's very tasty, yes, it's really nice.
Okay.
No spices, nothing on this.
No spices, no nothing.
No. If you want to show your happiness for your guests, this is what you cook for them.
So thank you very much. This smells so good. So good. You can just rip it apart. It's just hilarious, really. To be up here in the Atlas Mountains, to have a goat prepared for us in this traditional fashion, then to have this wonderful host rip that goat to pieces and share it with all of us, with my good buddy Abraham. It's really fantastic. I'm looking forward to digging in. Oh, here goes the ribcage. In like Canada, when you eat at a restaurant, you never see this part. This is unbelievable.
Through the hard work.
It smells really good, actually. Okay, cheers. Beautiful. Melts in your mouth. Cooked to perfection.
When you eat the skin, it's really nice.
It's lovely.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
They say the simple life is a happy life, and sharing time and a meal with these people, a feeling of ease and warmth surrounded us.
I like mountain.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like for me.
I like it. For me too.
I go from the mountain, sleeping outside. For me, it's easy, calm.
No noise.
Yeah, well. My father, 104 years.
104. 104.
Yeah.
Now.
No.
Really?
Yeah. My mother, 99.
99.
Yeah. You like mountain?
I love them.
It seemed we'd arrived at a good place. I was feeling revived by the generous meal our hosts had laid on for us. And after the meal, the mood was so good that we were treated to an impromptu musical jam with pots, pans, and containers used as makeshift drums.
We usually use drums, you know. This is traditional Berber music.
Traditional Berber music.
For girls in one side, boys in the other side, so they are like winds, you know. They say something and the girls they respond, not girls.
But it's beautiful. It's a great finish to a great day. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, man.
Sleep well.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
Big climb tomorrow.
Okay, next time, inshallah.
How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah, you okay?
Very good. You?
This is a big day.
Yeah, we go into 3,600 meters. You will see Azad Valley from the top. It is a quite nice view.
Will we see Toubkal?
Yes.
Really?
You will see the summit of Toubkal, yeah. Looks close.
Yeah?
But you still have to go down and to get it.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Let's get moving.
Today, the climb begins with a steep walk through a rocky meadow above our homestay, towards the white peaks that surround us. The good meal and hospitality last night had sorted me out. I felt full of energy, and I could take in the beauty of these dramatic peaks as the morning light slid over them.
Surrounded by desert for hundreds of kilometers in every direction. But here in the Atlas Mountains, we got waterfalls as beautiful as this one. I mean, it's amazing. We've been following this river now for 2 days, and this is where it all starts, right here, this waterfall. And now we're gonna go straight up the side of a mountain. We're getting there, inch by inch.
And then the climbing became ruthless, endless switchbacks as we inch our way higher and higher. As we climbed higher still, Ibrahim told me that this high pass was a very good test and acclimatization for Toubkal. And as we rose high above the surrounding desert, we finally laid eyes on the highest mountain in North Africa.
Earth-shattering morning. A really tough uphill, lots of switchbacks, feeling hopeless, feeling endless. But now we've just reached this high pass, 3,600 meters above sea level, and over my shoulder is Toubkal, the highest mountain in Morocco, and the mountain that we should be summiting tomorrow if all goes well. And as they say in the Atlas Mountains, inshallah, if God wills, we'll be at the top tomorrow afternoon.
You think you can get there?
If you can get there, I can get there.
Okay.
We're a team, right?
Well done. Yes, of course. Yeah.
Do you have any more goat?
Is a goat waiting for you?
Let's keep moving.
From the high pass, we looked down into the valley below, and we could see the Toubkal base camp, where we would stay the night before making a summit attempt early the next morning. We found base camp a lively hub of activity. Many other climbers had arrived and were also preparing to make their summit attempt.
Toubkal is a pretty famous trek to do for local Moroccan people. Obviously, we've taken a bit of a longer route. We've done a 5-day trek through Berber villages in order to get here. So our energy level is a bit depleted, but our spirits are high, because tomorrow morning we're going to be up at 5 a.m. Making our way to the summit.
Now it's the serious climb.
Now it's the serious climb.
Yeah, the villages and the valleys is finished. Now we're going to head Toubkal.
Do you think we'll be successful in our Toubkal?
I always say that if you climbed Aglazim, for sure, if there is no surprises, of course, for sure you will get to the summit. Because I found Aglazim a little bit harder than going up to the summit of Toubkal. So, inshallah, you will make it up to the top. I will be with you until the end. I will take you to the top and back to Imli.
It's about 5:30 in the morning. It's pitch black out. And today, right now, we're gonna begin our summit attempt for Toubkal Mountain. I'm pretty pumped. It's freezing, but hopefully when we get on the trail, our bodies will warm up and we'll make a good day of it. Any last minute safety tips before we go up?
Okay, walk slowly, short steps, slow and steady wins the race. Let's go.
Let's do it.
It was pretty uncomfortable right from the start. The first third of the journey, we were doing a lot of scrambling and a lot of light climbing, and there was a lot of snow and ice, and it led to a lot of kind of uncomfortable situations, slipping around a little bit, and of course all this is happening in the dark.
It's about 6:30 in the morning, and we're making our ascent up Toubkal, and the sun is finally now just starting to come out. Absolutely beautiful. Still a long way to go. Snow's getting a bit tougher. We're getting higher up. Just gonna put the crampons on. Give me better traction.
As we continue up through the ice field, this incredible wind just started coming down on us, ripping through all of my clothing and making things very, very difficult.
That was very, very hard. And we haven't even reached the summit yet. A little bit further to go. We can just kick it up. It's getting pretty cold, maybe a little dangerous. We're almost there.
But despite the wind and the physical discomfort, the views out in the surrounding lowlands were jaw-dropping. The relief of the terrain revealed by the early day sunlight casting its long shadows. But at this altitude, the wind was dangerous. This was no place to hang around in. We kept on pushing for the summit.
Just a few more feet, we'll be at the roof of Morocco.
We were almost there, just a few more meters of barren rock to scramble up. This was our summit moment. It was so windy that I was almost being pushed off balance.
To the top of Toubkal Mountain, roof of Morocco.
Standing there, the wind was so strong I had to hold on to the summit marker for support. The views, however, were spectacular. Other successful climbers surrounded us.
We made it to the top of Toubkal, roof of North Africa, the highest mountain in all of Morocco. It's really cold, it's really windy, so now we're going down fast.
That really pushed me right to my limits. It is a small mountain, but it is a tough trek. And man, there were times this morning going up Toubkal where I didn't know if I was gonna make it. And then to finish this wonderful journey in the Atlas Mountains with a successful summit, which is just icing on the cake. We've had just the most wonderful week here. And getting a chance to meet people like Abraham, and through him and his relationships, this whole region has now become accessible to us. And it's amazing where you can go when you just take one step at a time, and how far you can get on your own 2 feet.
I feel happy first because we get to the top, and after that a little bit sad because you're leaving. That's it.
I wish I could spend more time in the Atlas Mountains.
Inshallah, you come back and we do longer treks. There's many options you can do, not only this one. So you come back with your family, we do another one.
You promise?
Inshallah, we will find me waiting for you.
I like this place, though, man. I want to come back. It's really, really beautiful. Atlas Mountains are first class. People here, brilliant. But man, you know, Toubkal is a tough, tough mountain. It's an extreme trek. Maybe I can come back with my kids and my wife.
How do we do Toubkal?
Maybe not Toubkal, but maybe the walking yeah, maybe the walking in the villages, maybe the meeting local people. My kids would love this.